fighting today is not about, arguing. Like I said, we've got no issue with the Tasmanian Police. We've got no issues with the construction workers. Our issue is with the state government. Now today is a healing gathering for all of us, all of the Aboriginal community, all of our supporters that have been there from day dot. Now as you can see, we've got Nathan, Sky, Jimmy, where's Aaron? Aaron's over here. Yep, Kathy. Now these guys have dressed up, getting ready for today. They're taking a risk today on coming out here because they could be arrested again, but we're trying to prevent that. The police know that this is ceremonial stuff, so we really hope that they have gratitude and respect for the Aboriginal community. So I say we get going and we support these fellas and we head down to the site now, okay? So this is the start of the ceremony, okay? Sorry about that.
This is going to be interesting. I just told Mum that I'm here. She'll be like, what are you doing there?
I thought you would have asked me to the coffee shop yesterday. When I saw you walking. So let's go grab
We don't want to go on that bus.
Any idea who the media is?
That's what ABC.
Closed. I didn't see any chapters or anything, so normally they're walking around with something. Oh, it'd have to be them then. I'm surprised NITV or something isn't there. Or INTV, whatever they're called. Yeah, that's generally what they do, I think, isn't it?
Good work, everyone.
Tell him, Bird. Kutalayna, Kutalayna,
It is, man.
Now I'll explain this ceremony before we begin. This main fire is the centre fire for Kutalayna for this ceremony. The 4 other fires are the 4 points of the compass, meaning to cover the boundaries of Kutalayna. And we'll smoke using these fires this place today. When we've finished speaking our way through the ceremony, you'll be asked to fire up your gum leaves and to move the circle around. You're welcome then to move off and fire smoke this place quite broadly. We're not here to worry about the police or the workers. This is most seriously a ceremony of healing for our community, for this place Kutalayna, for our supporters who have felt the same stress and strain that we have in trying to protect this place, and for the rest of Tasmania, for they know not what they do, and we need to send a healing out to the rest of Tasmania to see that this place can be much better if they was only to take time to respect Aboriginal people and our heritage, because until they can't have their self-respect. So we need to heal the people of Tasmania as well. I'm going to stand over here in the circle, and I'll have something to say. There'll be other people who will have something to say, I'm sure. Everybody who wishes to speak will be given the opportunity before we do a smoking, and then we will disperse around the side a bit, and after that ceremony we can stop and have a look. Ya, Tawa, Tiwa, Warawa. Greetings from the spirits. Mina Lagata, Mina Nala Nemana, Igarilia, Koeti Nena. Koeti, Kutalayna, Wallantana Lenini. This is in recognition of this place and the love of this place. The spirits of this place. Mina Legata, Kutalayna, Koeti, Kutalayna, Wallantana Lini. Kutalayna, Moini, Koeti Nena. Rural Mina people. This is the place that is very special in the history of this world. We are here to heal and Kutalayna, Aboriginal, Kutalayna. I'll hand on to other speakers.
Alison. It's Alison over, and for the people that don't know Alison, which I'm sure everyone does, Alison has been instrumental with this campaign, and she also looks after our children who are going to be the future leaders and the future people fighting to protect Aboriginal heritage and our culture. So I'll hand you over to Alison.
Kutalayna. Hello kids, Kanakuta at Kutalayna. Aboriginal children sing and dance at Kutalayna. Uwatina taka mana wala. Gutra wita taka mana wala. We will protect this land for our children and our children's children. Saving Kutalayna for our young'uns and for the old people. Kutalayna brother.
Just like to ask our State Secretary, Trudy, has been instrumental in this campaign and others as well. Maybe Trudy would like to say something to people here today.
Yeah, Lingina Pakina Raichi, Taputi Rwanta to Kutalayna. Hello, welcome black and white people. This is a fight for us all. This is 42,000-year-old history. That's all of our history. And today we're here to heal ourselves and our people and our country, and to thank our supporters for we will be protecting more heritage, not only at Kutalayna, but heritage from now on is our priority. As you know, that with development and the last Premier David Bartlett promoting Tasmania as a food bowl, we've got a continuous struggle, and it will be a struggle to protect our history that is and our story that is embedded in the land. And that's the story of not only Tasmanian Aborigines, it's the story of all Tasmanians. And we will continue to save that, our connection to our country from now onwards. Muna Pakina.
Yo!
Nathan. Now, as you know, Nathan Maynard, unbelievable, being arrested for the cause like a lot of years last week. Nathan dances for his people, and he's heavily involved in the Aboriginal community and the Aboriginal struggle. So, hand it over to Nate, have a bit of a chat.
I'd just like to say, obviously protecting heritage in this state is a one-way street, even blind Freddie can see, and it's called White Street. And we're here to change their minds. So this fight's not just about today, it's going to continue until we educate everybody about protecting everybody's heritage.
Speak, our supporters are invited to speak. Ceremony of
One of our supporters that have, well, there's so many that have been instrumental in this campaign. I actually can't narrow it down because we've had so much support for this campaign. It's just been incredible. Not only have we educated the general public on this issue, but our community have just become stronger, and we're ready for a big fight in regards to protecting Aboriginal heritage in the state. But I just look around, I'm just amazed at the faces that have come in here day in, day, you know, camped here, come here for weeks on end, come down from Launceston, all you guys coming down from Launceston, you know, you must be able to close your eyes and be able to drive. You've been down here that much over the last how many months, as well as the Burnie mob too. But I just I do see is Dale Greenland. Dale is with Ani Leone, and he's wrote so many letters to the Tasmanian government. He's wrote so many letters to the newspapers, and if you guys were watching the news on Friday, you would have seen Dale giving them a razz. And Dale's always got something to say, and this is what this ceremony is about today. So Dale, would you like to say a couple of words?
I'd just like to, on my own behalf, apologise to all Aboriginal people here today for what's happened to your heritage and your culture. I feel so ashamed of my own heritage because of this, and I feel so ashamed of the Tasmanian government because they don't listen, they don't understand, and they don't want to. And I'm ashamed of the Greens as well.
Is there anyone else here that would like to say a few words as well today? Feel free to, because this is an open circle. Feel free to say how you feel, because obviously, as you can see over there now, it's not a nice feeling. And I sit here, and watch people be so upset. And there's so many people that wanted to come here today, but they're distraught by what's happening over there, and they're very angry with the government. So, there are a lot of people here, a lot more people here, because their spirits are here. But they just can't watch what's happening there. So if anyone would like to express some words, feel free to now, because that is what this ceremony is about.
Say something. Dale, don't be ashamed, mate. That's the shame over there, Cobber. You're a beautiful person, you know that. We love you too, mate.
Yo!
Very significant in life happening right now. This isn't an isolated incident. It just reflects a worldview that is balanced with priorities. This is exactly what it's bringing community back together and bringing Aboriginal culture back. We had power so long. We had the right way to live. And everyone, there's such a swing, and everyone's starting to reflect on their existence in our society, realising how wrong so much of the way we live is. So it's just strength that's coming up, and it's the support that we're going to get from our community, which is going to give us a chance to make things better. So keep together, everybody. We need you all. I'd say just before we wrap things up here, thank you to everyone here. You've been I can't thank you enough. And these are the people beside you. We're so grateful as an Aboriginal community. We've had so much support. The Aboriginal people who come out here day in and day out, and it's quite an emotional experience for them and the families of the Aboriginal people who have been arrested. It's honestly, it's heart-wrenching. So thank you again from the bottom of my heart, and from each other's. We stand here strong as a united community, and what we see there is that's not the end. It is only the beginning. But us as a community can pull together to fight, to stop this kind of action, and to prevent future sites being destroyed by the hands of the white government. But pat yourself on the back and keep your chin up, because like I said, this is just incredible, and you're all incredible. So I invite you to put some on the fire. Everyone.
Telling you, the fire spirit and creator of life. Kutalayna,
She's going to be strong.
Can we move people out? Use the outer fires. I want to invite the dancers to dance in the centre. I want to clear the sorry, the dancers are not going to dance. There's good reason for that, but I won't explain it to you. The dancers are here as part of the escort, bringing fire into this place. I have one more thing I have to do while I'm here. These are the ashes of a fire that Kevin Buzzacott built, a healing fire in Canberra at the old Canberra house. And these are the ashes. These ashes will spread, some of these with the fires here, so that the healing that started before we started are brought here from another place, from an old friend of mine, Kev Buzzacott, who's been in the struggle longer than I have to protect Aboriginal rights, culture and heritage. And the symbolism of bringing this peace fire here from a very important place in Australia where lots of decisions are made for or against us. This fire, old Kev Buzzacott, is important. Symbolism of bringing healing from other people, Aboriginal and non-Aboriginal people in Canberra. Very sad day for us to be here, to have to do a healing ceremony while we see the destruction going on to the Kutalayna site, 42,000 years of our heritage. It signals though that we've got to think ahead. We've got to think about what our younger generations are going to have. We leave them our strength just from this one struggle. Spiritual beliefs in our community are real. They are not theistic gods. They relate to our country, and from our country they relate to us. So everything here, we are part of it, and it's a part of us. This healing to us will go back into this country here, because this country here has been severely scarred. And we have to look to the future to find ways to have the government work with us with respect, to not have any more of this destruction of Aboriginal heritage in Tasmania. That is our healing ceremony. That's what we have brought here today. I'm honoured to be here with you all. And thank you very much for your deep thought. I know your inner thoughts about healing this place. And I thank you all for coming here
that might make you feel a little bit better. I know everyone loves eating birds, so
Go and quick before you go.
I want you to talk with each other. Don't be aloof. It's a sad time to talk because we want to be able to go away from here not carrying too much pain.